And what a way to start the election morning. I'm 33 years old, and people are always asking me, what are you? And I say, I'm Egyptian, I'm German, and I'm Creole. I love being Creole because I can say that I'm West African, French, and Native American, but I really, really, really love being Egyptian. I mean, the pyramids, the Sphinx, the Nile, I mean, what's there not to like? And people think that I look Egyptian. Egyptian people have told me that I look just like one of their relatives. And I remember when I was younger, and I went to see the King Tut exhibit at the D. Young, and Grandma Marty yelling, "That's David!" But people have also said that I look like a generic third world guy. And that's okay, I guess. I mean, when I go places, people always say that I look like I'm from there. Or they always think that I'm from there. But really, the only reason I'm a citizen is because I was born here. Dad, he lived here 36 years and never became a citizen. Dad couldn't stomach the dirt that we do. But anyway, my answer to the question, what are you, changed after I connected with my biological father, Brian. Dear Brian, I hope this email finds you in good spirits. I am your son. I found you on whowhere.com. I'd like to talk to you. Please call me. Now, Brian, he's an anthropology professor at the University of Texas in Austin. Brian is a first-generation American, but he's not Egyptian and German. As it turns out, his parents are from what's now the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Brian's family was the consulate to Egypt for the Austro-Hungarian Empire for 2 generations, hence the confusion around me being Egyptian. Brian's last name is Strauss, hence the confusion around me being German. But Brian got back to me really quickly. Dear David, this is the email that I've been waiting for my entire life. I'm really busy now, but I will get back to you shortly. Love, Brian. He got back to me. And not only that, he got back to me in about 30 minutes. Whoa. He said love. He said he was waiting his entire life. I wonder what he meant by shortly. Later that evening, bring. I don't recognize this area code. Maybe it's Brian. Hello? Yeah, this is Dave's room. My mother? Jackie? This is my mother, Jackie. I've never met her before. I didn't even know her name was Jackie. Jackie is a dark-skinned Creole woman from Nolens. That's New Orleans. She's the darkest in her family. Her darkness, dyslexia, and disappointments defined her. Jackie is my genetic connection to my enslaved roots and to my Native American roots. David, Brian and I fell in love at UC Berkeley, and we conceived you, but Brian was married. Even though the marriage was on the rocks, his parents forced us to give you up. But I really want you to meet your brother and sister. No, not your half-brother and sister. They're your full brother and sister. After we gave you back up, after we gave you up, we got back together. He divorced the Asian lady. We got married. 10 years later, we had Brian. 5 years later, we had Corinna. 2 years later, I divorced him. He was a sociopath. He wouldn't let me out of the house. A sociopath. So, as I'm reliving my personal hearing, my personal history, Barack's speeches are running through my mind. America is a magical place, a land of freedom and opportunity. Look at me. I stand here, the son of a goat herder. My story could only happen in one country, the United States of America. Barack, you're making America sound like Disneyland. This is not the America that I know. Oh, I can't get with this sugar-coated version that ignores past injustice and present inequity. Maybe I should give Barack a break. His story is not rooted in civil rights or in the centuries of struggles of Africans in America or Native Americans. I mean, heck, he's a distant cousin of Dick Cheney. Me? I'm rooted in the struggle, and the struggle runs through me. It's spring 2002. I'm getting a healing for a stubborn ailment at Harvard Hot Springs. Now I know what some of you are thinking. I'm not naked at the moment. David, I know we're doing energy work for your healing, and I'm just feeling that I need to take you back to your distant past. Is that okay? It's several centuries ago. It's the Middle Passage. People are surrounding you. There's yelling, there's screaming, there's crying. The blacks are in chains. You are strapped to a mast post. Sharks circle the ship, aroused by the smell of blood. We are Africans. We are from Africa. The cradle of civilization. These savages, these barbarians, snatched us from our villages. They put us in chains and took us to the ship. They make us power the ship. They barely feed us and make us live in squalor. They treat us worse than dogs. They want me to tell who I got the food from and who I was giving it to. I will not tell them anything. Nothing. They are trying to destroy our culture, our language, our families. But they will not destroy our spirit. I will return. I will return. I will return.